Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Liner in there for a base hit. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Meadows has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Now it's Chase Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. McKinney racing back, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. 19th home run for him on the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe.
Number 8.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The average sits at 294, 14 homers and 34 driven in. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lowe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. With runners in scoring position this season, Choi carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
1-1 the count now. None out, runners at first and second. hit hard towards center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy in second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. One run scores. The relay. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a two-run double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Stepping in, Willy Adames. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Guerrero comes up with it, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He has an even 10 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also cashed in for 6 RBIs against him. Zobrist, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Another 0-2 coming, and the runner's coming home. Reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Joey Wendle.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Wendle. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
That's a strike.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike, and he throws it away. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Sean Reed Foley comes on to work now much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Now playing right field, number 10, Hunter Renfroe. Now in center field, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Hernandez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball one. Reed Foley, originally from the island nation of Guam. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. It's the Rays 7, the Jays nothing. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. There's a swinging strike on the sinker.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
And
guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Now batting, Kevin Biggio. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in, Brandon Lowe. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and 1 strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Lowe leads off second with nobody out. And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. And he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Liner toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. But he'll have second thoughts about that plan, as it's gotten in quickly to hold him at second with one away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Choi tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Biggio fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder.
So digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. McKinney's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Rays strand just the 1. And coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
High in the air out to center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelid.
The right fielder, Billy McKinney.
Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off-speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Yep. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To his left, Guerrero in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in, Joey Wendell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2, full count. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
The batter, the catcher.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, second base.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two and 1. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Zobrist has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 5. It's now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Guerrero has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Adames scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 11.
In now, Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Hit hard to short. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Up next for the Rays, Miguel Andujar, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And there's ball 1. Line towards center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
From the stretch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette ranging up the middle, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in once again, Willy Adames. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. McKinney giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist,
as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Adames is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he's safe.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Meadows on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hit softly down the line at first. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Wendell is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-2. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
A Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. At the plate, Mike Zunino comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on Show Track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
No left fielder.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
To 1-2 now. Guerrero trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gurriel over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Riding in once again, Brandon Lowe. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Biggio from shallow right. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Low patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is number 62 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 62.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Designated hitter.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Hunter Renfroe. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Choi stands at second with no outs. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready once again, Willy Adames. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Takes this the other way to right. McKinney is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter.
There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Fernando Rodney enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 56, Fernando Rodney.
First offering on its way.
No,
and that misses for ball one.
Low.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball. And you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Guerrero on third with 2 out. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it low. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto.